The office is bustling with activity. A couple is busy doing their work, but they make time to have a talk for a while.
Hey, love. It seems like you need some coffee.
Thanks, love. I could definitely use one.
Well, here you go. Well, I've noticed last night you're working late and you're always dedicated to your work. You should have some rest and don't be stressed out, okay?
It's nothing. I just enjoy doing my task.
Well, doing a great job.
Thanks, love. That means a lot to me.
Well, I need to ask you something.
What is it?
Well, my parents are planning to go home next week and, I was planning to, if you're interested, to meet them.
Meeting your parents?
Yeah, I know it's a big step, but if they know about our relationship, they could help us plan ahead about our wedding.
I don't know what to say.
Well, we're not in a hurry.
It's not like that. I'm just nervous about meeting your parents, knowing that you're planning about our marriage.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they will be very happy to know about it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
After their talk, they resumed in doing the task and got busy once again. But Rizal is already overthinking and she felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. The day of meeting Mark's parents has finally come.
Hi Razel, here are some of my freshly baked bread. Have a try.
Thank you, Auntie. They look so delicious.
You know what? Mark has always been talking about you at the dinner table. He's always been talking to you since you two met in the company.
Mom, come on, I don't talk about work that much.
Don't be shy, Mark. We're all family now.
Some pictures of our family vacations and we go to the beach every summer.
These are great pictures. You look so young.
And this is the time when we go to the park and it was so amazing.
Wow, that's beautiful.
As Rizal looks at the photo, her eyes widen in surprise. She points the figure in the background.
Wait a minute. Is this your grandma Susan?
Grandma Susan? No, that's my grandmother Susana.
No, I mean this girl. She looks like exactly my grandma Susan.
Yeah, she does look like her. But grandmother lives in Cebu.
I know it's crazy, but my grandmother has a twin sister and they haven't spoken in years.
Wait a minute. Your grandmother Susan, twin sister? Her name is Susana, isn't it?
Yes, how did you know that?
Well, she's my grandmother Susana.
So you're telling me that your grandma is my grandmother's twin sister?
Yes, it seems that way.
The revelation hung in the air, a bombshell that had shaken the room. Sarah and Mark, brought together by fate, were now discovering a family connection that spanned generations.
Which changes things, doesn't it? We're practically cousins, right?
Yes, it does. I don't know what to say.
But we're in love. We could just throw it away.
It's not that simple. What would our families think? What would other people say to us?
Yeah, but maybe we can make decisions right now. Maybe we can talk to someone. Get some advice.
You mean like a legal advisor or therapist?
Yeah, someone who can figure out the situation and help us figure out what to do.
Okay, I'm willing to try.
Rizal and Mark decided to seek advice to the town's famous legal advisors. They arrived in the office and was welcomed immediately.
Welcome, Mark and Razel. Can you please tell us what brings you here today?
Well, it's a bit complicated, Judge. We're in love and we're considering marriage.
But there's a problem. We recently discovered that we're related.
Related? But how?
It's a bit a long story and, we met at work and we drawn to each other and suddenly we fell in love.
We were so happy and then we discovered that we're related, like my grandmother is his grandmother.
Oh, I see. So you two are facing a form of consanguinity impediment to marriage.
Consanguinity? What does it mean?
It means that the two of you are related by blood, even if it's through distant relatives. And in many jurisdictions, this kind of relationship is prohibited.
We didn't know, we didn't even think, we just fell in love.
I understand, but it's a complicated situation. It's important to know the legal and ethical implication of your relationship.
We're so lost. We don't know what to do.
That's why you're here. We're here to help you navigate this difficult situation.
As I mentioned earlier, your situation presents a legal and ethical dilemma.
So we can get married?
If you continue with that, you can be charged with incest, which carries a hefty penalty.
Incest? He's not even my father nor my brother. He is just my cousin.
I understand your distress, Rizal, but the law even considers distant blood relatives as a form of incest.
So what are we supposed to do?
You have few options, and you can seek an exemption, but the process is lengthy and complicated. You need to prove that your relationship is exceptional.
But what if we don't get the exemption?
Then you'll need to consider the consequences. You could face social ostracism and potential family conflict.
We're willing to fight for our love. We don't care about the consequences.
I understand your passion, Mark, but you need to be realistic this time. This is a complicated situation with far-reaching implications.
We just want to be together.
I know, but love isn't always enough. You should consider the well-being of yourselves, your family, and also your future children.
Rizal and Mark, we don't mean to hurt your feelings, but we better advise you to end up your relationship now before it gets worse. Take this advice and you will be better.
You better end it now. Anyways, you can never get married because you're a cousin. You could only fall in cohabitation.
Yes, and there's a great chance that your future children will have some defect due to genes common.
Thank you for advising.
Mark and Sarah stunned in silence, the weight of their choices pressing down on them. The legal and ethical implications of their situation were daunting, forcing them to confront the boundaries of love and the complexity of family. The path ahead was uncertain, and the consequences of their decisions would have lasting impact on their lives.